course, the minute I'm over it, she comes back into my life. About a week ago, I went out with someone and sent them this text, but they didn't respond right away. So a few days later, I decided to DM her, and she still didn't respond. And this is what you guys said about it. Well, today, I finally get my answer, and I was just getting over it. Now I don't know what to do. Should I give her back that same energy and wait a couple of days to respond? She still seems interested, but it's confusing. Look, I'm not the type to play games when I'm dating, but sometimes it's a little tempting to be toxic. When someone starts a game with you, you kind of want to play back, if you know what I'm saying. But I know, I gotta be on my best behavior. That's not me. But it feels so good. Have you ever gone out of character just to get somebody's attention? In the meantime, I got a Hinge profile to edit. You guys gave me a lot of comments. I have a lot of work to do. Check back in tomorrow and I'll show you the updates. A few days ago, I gave you guys an inside look at my Hinge profile, and boy, was that a mistake. Here's what everyone had to say about it. It was pretty eye-opening because most of the comments were negative, and I also found out that apparently it's a problem to be a nice guy. I happen to agree more with this comment, but again, I'm not trying to date myself. I've done that, and trust me, it's... So I kept the first few pics the same, but changed the writing prompts because you guys said I wasn't being serious enough. Then I added a picture of T-Pain for a little flair. And lastly, I got the hint you guys don't want to see me kissing a girl, so instead I added me doing a magic trick. I learned some things that I wouldn't have learned without you, so thank you. Let me know if you think I made the right choices and if there's any changes that you would still make. You guys are gonna hate me, but I think I have to respond to this text. A few weeks ago, I went out with somebody a bit unconventional. The crazy thing is, we hit it off, and honestly, me and her might be the ingredients to a perfect recipe. But she took a week to get back to me. So after seeing your comments and thinking about it a couple more days, I realized I'm just gonna message her, look, I don't feel like playing games. Would you like to go out or not? Please, let's be honest with one another. Has this approach ever worked for you? Or is she gonna feel like I'm too desperate because I'm giving her a second chance after she pretty much blew me off? A few weeks ago, I went on a Hinge date and was catfished, but not in the way you would think. Long story short, everything went well, but she's been a little hot and cold, so I was about to give her an ultimatum until I saw this. She made her own profile. After weeks of pretending to be an actual person, it looks like she finally decided to come clean and be herself. Look, I kind of admire it. I had my doubts about her. Maybe she's worth pursuing after all. Obviously, yes, this is a spoon. It sounds like I'm making it up, but really, something about her was different than the others, and I need a change. This actually could work out. She's trying here. It seems ridiculous, but the connection that we shared, I don't think I could just leave that alone. Let me know, is it worth pursuing somebody so different from you? Do you think it could ever work out between us? I don't know if this is some kind of sick joke, but she double texted me today. Here's the text, but without getting into too much detail, I thought things were over. I saw her Hinge profile. I was gonna give her a chance, and she messages me. I don't know about you, but that feels like divine intervention. This might actually be meant to be. How would you react if you received a double text? Am I reading too much into it? Does a double text mean anything anymore? Let me know. Yesterday, I received this text from my crush, who was basically apologizing for all the wrong she's done to me. Granted, we're not a couple yet, but obviously I have the upper hand, and I don't want to sound too desperate when I respond, so I need your help crafting the perfect response. Should I be honest and tell her that I felt that same connection too? Or should I just accept her apology and suggest a second date idea?